We're back and we're changing our event settings. I kind of already changed them, but I'm gonna show you how to change them anyway. So we've gotten our ABG on a patient. The physician gives you your order to change the event settings because they don't need to be on what they're currently on. You do want them to stay on full support mode, but you just want to change the settings. So basically, we're gonna go back to our monitor. We're staying in the AC mode, volume control mode. I wonder if you can see this. Okay. So our title volume before was at 500. In order to change it down to 450, and basically there's a turn dial you can see right here, or we can match you on the screen. So we're going to put it back at 500 just because that's what we were on, and we're going to change it down to 450. Like I said, it's quicker actually to go here with the dial and accept that. Now before we were on a rate of 14, we're going to change that down to 12 because that's what our orders are. Our peak flow before was at 60, so we're going to change it down to 50 for our flow. Our peak before was at 5, and he wants the peak now at 0, so we're going to just change our dial down to 0. Our eye time before was at 1.0 second, wants it at 0.5, so we're going to change that down to 0.5. Now, we're on 100% O2. We do not need 100%. We're changing it down to 50%. Our alarm, we're going to keep our high pressure alarm at 60, a low peep at 0. Low inspiratory pressure, we have that at 3, which is fine. And low mandatory tidal volume at 0. High rate at 50, low minute ventilation 30.1, low minute ventilation 3.0, and apnea of 25. We really can go down to 20. All right, so we've changed our settings. We match monitor. You see our I to E ratio now. I believe before we were at like 1 to 3.1 or so, but now it's changed to 1 to 4.1 is what we're doing. PIP is 28.0 at the current time. So we also got orders to go ahead and give dual nib via inline aerosol. Now before we didn't have, I had put the humidifier on here, but I did not actually show you. So in order to give that inline treatment, you do have to have a T-piece adapter here. So we have the T-piece adapter. We have our humidifier, and of course we just got the Tesla hooked up just because we don't have it on the actual patient going into an ET tube. So in order to give that treatment, turn it a little bit so you can see. I don't actually have one open. This is our nib setup. We would still have to place our medicine inside of our nib setup. We're going to place it on the bottom here of this adapter. That's where our nib will go. Okay, when we turn our flow on the flow meter, we're going to actually turn our humidifier here to aerosol. If we don't turn to aerosol, the patient is not going to get their medication. See that? Aerosol. That alarm going off because I kind of unhooked and I didn't mean to, saying low inspiratory pressure. Okay, we're going to keep it on aerosol until we get done with the treatment. Once we get done with the treatment, we are going to change it back to the humidifier. I'm going to disconnect our nib down there. We're going to put our adapter cover back on this spot.